scientists and various stakeholders want Kenya to embrace agricultural biotechnology in efforts to increase productivity and for attainment of food security in the country. Speaking during an open forum on agricultural biotechnology, Douglas Miano, who is a plant pathologist, argued that food produced through genetic engineering have been proven safe for human and animal consumption, indicating that the use of biotechnology in food production will see the country reduce the rate of importation of various foods into the country, especially grains.
In what they have termed to be efforts to increase productivity and boost food security, various stakeholders in the agricultural sector and scientists alike have come out boldly lauding food production through genetic engineering, while at the same time calling on Kenya to embrace agricultural biotechnology.
Biotechnology is an important technology that we should not be fearful about, because it comes to address a very specific issue. And we shouldn't fear, because technology always comes to help.
Speaking during an open forum on agricultural biotechnology, Douglas Miano, who is a plant pathologist, argued that food produced through genetic engineering have been proven safe for human and animal consumption.
In terms of safety, if there's a crop or there's a product that has been assessed to the highest level possible, it's actually genetically modified foods. We test them thoroughly from when we start in the laboratory. Even before we start in the laboratory, we test it by first of all looking at the literature.
A misinformation of GM that consumers of GM product or GM animal product will have some problems. We ask simple question. People who consume fruits grown through fertilizer, they are not consuming fertilizer. So even people who will drink milk from GM product will not be consuming GM, because it has actually passed through a process or metabolism process in the animal, and it will be safe.
While addressing what he termed as misinformation relating to GMOs, the Association of Kenya Animal Feed Manufacturers CEO Paul Kamau explained that the production of maize and soya in the country is limited, arguing that the produce mostly goes for human consumption.
The main contributor for livestock feed is grain, and our national production of grains, especially maize, is very limited, and also soya is very limited, and the grains outside the world, for instance, corn, maize, 60% of maize around the world is GM, and in Kenya we are advocating that we can access GM maize from external markets, because it will be easier access and it will help us spend less on importation.
Every GM crop is produced to address a specific issue. If you wanted to improve the crop for yields, then you target improvement for yields. If you wanted to target the crops for diseases, then you target the crop to improve the resistance to diseases and the pests and all that.
Despite the clarion call from these stakeholders, concerns surrounding GMOs, especially in relation to safety in animal feed and human consumption, continues to rise, with there being an appeal that is still pending on the court order suspending GMO usage awaiting determination before GMO products can be widely available on the market shelves. James Baraka for KUTV.
Now, there's some time